Okay, any doubt about fourth question on the screen?
So once I explain fourth question, sir.
Okay. An ellipse whose major axis is parallel to x-axis is such that the segments of a focal chord are 1 and 3. The family of the lines and bisected by the point at which they are concurrent. Okay, so the thing is like this. What they are saying is, first point, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. When a, b, c are in AP, this line will always pass through one point. What is that? First here, family of lines, family of concurrent lines.
1, minus 2.
1, minus 2, because you can write a plus c equal to 2b, bring this side, you'll get a into 1, b into minus 2 plus c equal to 0. So 1, minus 2. Now, okay. Now what they are saying is, there is an ellipse where you take all these concurrent lines. For this chord also this is midpoint, for this chord also this is midpoint, for this also this is midpoint. Is there any point inside the ellipse where any chord through that itself is a midpoint? Is there any such point?
Lattice vector.
No. I'm asking about a point, not about a line. If you take a point inside, anything you draw to that, this should be midpoint of these two. This should be midpoint of these two. This should be midpoint of these two.
Focus.
That means you are saying if I take focus.
Center, sir.
Yeah, if I take focus, this is longer, this is shorter. Now, how can it be midpoint, right? Or vice versa. Center is the only point which is midpoint of every chord passing through it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So first thing is this family of concurrent lines are concurrent at 1, minus 2. Second thing is all of them should be bisected at the same point. That should be center of the ellipse. So indirectly what is given is center of the ellipse is 1, minus 2. Instead of telling directly, it is indirectly given as the 2 points. That is first thing. Second thing is, you take any focal chord, if this is S, this is P, this is Q. You know 1 by SP plus 1 by SQ equal to 2 by semi-lattice rectum. This SP and SQ are given as, I think, some 3 or something. 1 and 3. Okay. So 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3 equal to 2 by semi-lattice rectum. This is 3 means 4 by 3 equal to 2 by semi-lattice rectum. Now semi-lattice rectum is 3 by 2. So that is b square by a is 3 by 2. Now what else they want? The equation of the auxiliary circle is this. Okay. Now if I want auxiliary circle, I know center, but I don't know a value. If I want to tell a value, somebody tell me eccentricity or b. Is the data sufficient? Okay. Is the circle, whatever alpha you take, whatever beta you take, is it passing to any particular point? Is it like that? Just 1 minute. Oh, we know center, from that you get radius. That's fine. See, what is the center of the auxiliary circle given? Minus alpha, minus beta, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that we equate, we got it. Okay, that's it. Okay. So minus alpha, minus beta is 1, minus 2. So alpha is minus 1, beta is 2. Now, if you want, you can find the constant of that. What is it? Minus 2 alpha, minus 1 is the constant of the circle. That will become 1. Okay. Now, radius, you find it, you will get a value. So once you know alpha and beta, you know auxiliary circle, you know radius. from that you will get A value. Once you know A, substitute you will get B. You know center, you know length of major axis, minor axis. I think now we can attempt all the ones. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, anybody could get to some extent in about this in the exam time?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. All right. Okay, fifth question, any doubt?
Sir, in
Direct-
fifth question,
Yes, please.
what is the area, sir? It is said that it is constant.
First of all, how many such squares are there? That is one thing that we have to talk about, right?
Yes, sir.
Once explain this question, sir.
Yeah. If the quadrilateral formula 4 times is a square, then okay, fine. All right. First of all, how many squares are there where every side of the square touches the ellipse? 4 tangents of the ellipse should form a square. Okay. We can see one square very easily. Okay. If we take ellipse like this and draw that 45 degrees one here, 45 degrees one here, here also inclination 45 degrees. Okay. But is this the only square? No. One should not even think two square, something horizontal or vertical. In fact, both are same. All right. Because the thing is, there may be a square like this, or it may be rectangle. We'll talk about that later. But if a rectangle is there where all these 4 angles are 90, okay, this point should lie on direct circle or not? Because from this point the 2 tangents are perpendicular. This also should on direct circle. This also on direct circle. This also. So that means all the 4 corners should lie on the direct circle. Now, okay, within direct circle, this is not the only square. There are a lot more squares that I can draw, right? But will all of them be tangents to ellipse? May not be. Why it is may not be? Because this perpendicular distance is fixed. From the center, this distance is fixed, right? Yeah, okay. So among all the tangents, which is at a certain perpendicular distance, at least within the first quadrant, let us say, it is unique because other tangents, the perpendicular distance increases or decreases. I think that constant is not a proper statement. There are infinite rectangles containing the ellipse, that I agree, and they're all within the direct circle. Okay, so option C doesn't make if there are too many squares, then we can say whether area is same or different. Okay. What was the key given for fifth one? Anybody remembers?
B and
B
C,
and
sir.
C, sir.
A and C. Okay.
B
B and
and C,
C,
sir.
sir.
D and C. Okay. Only 2 squares are possible. No, I think only 1 square. And there's another problem. Look at the equation of ellipse. Are you equation of ellipse given properly or like this only?
It's given like this only, sir. 4y.
Okay. It should be 4y square. The thing is, vertices of the square lie on y equal to x. That's not right because they lie on major and minor axis. Okay, so answer is forget about the options. So we'll talk about which option is right. There are infinite rectangles, all right, where all 4 sides are tangent to ellipse, and all the 4 corners will obviously lie on direct circle. Among them, square may have maximum area. Okay, but only one such square is there, which is with the 45 inclination. Nothing else is a square. Okay, so now option D is not right.
Sir, it's given B, sir. B and C.
B
Okay.
for Bombay, sir.
Okay, B for Bombay. C, somehow it doesn't make sense to me that area of such squares is constant means if there's so many squares are there, we can talk about it. Only one square is always constant. Okay, I'll think about C, what to be done. Okay, but B is definitely right. It's not that C I'm not able to tell, but the thing is, if there are many squares, I can tell constant or not. Only one, what is the point in asking? That's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll decide something about it. Okay, about this one. That is, if you keep only B also will give marks, or BC also will give marks. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, sixth one. Any doubt? Which option out of the ABCD? Which one you doubt, or everything?
C, sir.
C. Okay, what is this? The point on y-axis two normals other than x are drawn to the ellipse. Then, I think they're asking about the maximum y-intercept. If you remember in the class, we had done maximum x-intercept of the normal. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Like that, they're asking this one. Like that, they're asking maximum y-intercept. Okay, so if you take an ellipse and take some normal here, find y-intercept, take some normal here, find y-intercept, take some normal here. There is one extreme value. What is that other than the normal here? Okay, so general normal you take ax by cos theta minus by by sin theta equal to a square minus b square. Okay, now y-intercept means put x equal to 0 and y is equal to, you'll get a square minus b square is a square e square by b sin theta, maybe with a minus. When you take mod of that, maximum value will be a square e square by b. So that alpha is always less than or equal to ae whole square by b, whatever is that. Is it okay?
Sir,
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, please.
sir, the normal should touch at 0, minus infinity, sir. No, sir.
0 comma?
Minus infinity. If we,
No. You are thinking that at the end of minor axis, if we keep it touches at infinity. You are thinking like that, right?
yes, sir.
No. I'll tell you why. That's why they ask question very carefully. If you take y-axis, as such, there's nothing called y-intercept at all. Okay, but it is. I would have asked in a limit way. Now, what is that? There is a point P here. As slowly this reaching minor axis, the normal at that point will reach y-axis to somewhere. That point reaches what? I can ask that question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when you take normal here, don't think the normal is here. That means just before the normal is meeting at practically very far. No. Just after this, the normal is meeting somewhere here. Okay. You can easily see that here, that we got it as 0 comma a square e square by b square sin theta. When theta is changing from 0 to 90, what is happening? It is nicely increasing from 0 to this value, a square e square by b square. So when you take normal here, it is meeting here. Normal here, it is meeting here. Normal meeting here. But the normal here is meeting. No normal is meeting beyond that. At 0, it is y-axis, so it is not attaining anything. But just before that, don't think it is meeting very far. It is not there. Is it okay? Yeah. It's also like a.
Sir, then it will.
Yes, please.
Sir, then it will not be less than or equal to, no, sir. It will be only less than.
Yeah, it will be only less than. But if something is, let us say, if I tell alpha less than 5, is it wrong to say alpha less than equal to 7?
Yes, sir.
And they gave carefully mod alpha less than 9 by 4, right? They did not give equality anyway, as you're asking. Okay. So what is a square e square here? 9. And what is b square? A square e square by b, which is 4. Exactly right. Is it okay? Option C?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else in this sixth one? Okay, eighth one. Anybody any doubt?
No,
Sir, once explain eighth one, sir.
The one tell, sir.
Okay, I don't think it's a difficult question. Maybe what is the question? Somebody may not be fully clear. Okay, there is an ellipse, and we have a general point P and N on this. Okay. After that, where is Q? We don't know whether extended this side or this side. That is the two cases. One time you extended this, maybe Q is here, or n time you extended this, maybe Q is here. Okay. Pn is extended such a way that Q is a point on the same line where NQ is equal to SP, I think. I did not read the question that carefully. NQ equal to SP. All right. Okay. So now what is the locus of that? Okay. So if I take this as A cos theta comma B sin theta, okay. And what is this? What is NQ height? So what is the coordinates of Q here or here? X coordinate is A cos theta, but Y coordinate should be A minus AE cos theta. Am I right? What is the formula for SP distance? E into PM. And what is this? A by E minus A cos theta. That is A minus AE cos theta. Yes, that's right. So you want locus of this point. And this is plus or minus, one time up, one time down. So it is a plus or minus of this. Okay. So now how will you eliminate A cos theta from this? Multiply this with E and add to this, it will be gone. So EX plus, if I take minus here, that is, if I take plus here, EX plus Y is equal to E. If I take minus here, EX minus Y equal to minus E. Alright, or simply instead of all that, Y equal to plus or minus A into, E into A cos theta is X. That's all. These are the locus of that point. Is it okay? What is the question and what is it we done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, what I did was I took the general point A cos theta comma B sin theta, and I took Q as A cos theta comma some Y.
Okay.
And then for objective method, I assigned the theta for some values. I took 5 by 2.
It's okay.
Then I got C as the answer, sir.
Okay.
Like I got a point 0 comma minus 5, 0 comma 5.
You want to take it?
C,
Okay. Let me check that. You are taking end of minor axis. So basically you are just shifting by A in sub. So 0 comma 5 and 0 comma minus 5 are your points, right?
Yes, sir.
So, okay. Anyway, let us see based on here what I need to know. I have to know A and E. Okay. So A is 5 and E is 3 by 5. Y equal to plus or minus 5 minus 3 by 5x. So 5y equal to plus or minus 25 minus or plus 3x. So 5y is equal to 25 minus 3x and 5y equal to minus 25 plus 3x. So these are the answers. Maybe you got them.
Both C and D are options, sir. Then.
Okay, we'll change the key if required. So 3x plus 5y minus 25. Option C. Next, 3x minus 5y minus 25. Or 5y. Do I have second option anywhere? Minus 25 minus 5y plus 8. I don't have the second option, right? Only C coming, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is only C then.
Answer is given B, sir.
Okay, we'll change it. What is the B?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There is another problem. There may be 4 answers. You know why? As I said, Q you can take up or down, na? Similarly, you can take S or right on left also, right?
Sir, S is given in the positive x-axis.
Where it is mentioned? Oh, in the, okay, not here, but in the paper given to you. Okay, then it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because this is what I got before the actually it's uploaded.
It's given where S is a focus on positive x-axis.
Yeah, yeah. So eighth one, answer C. All right. Even if I visualize the question, this one, to the point. Yeah. In fact, option B is completely in third quadrant, and our graph cannot be in third quadrant because P is lying in the first quadrant dimension. Option B is obviously cannot be correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because we are talking about everything on the first quadrant. So at best it may come to fourth quadrant. There cannot be the line in third like that. All right, it's okay. So eighth one as it is C. Earlier I told fifth one is B or this. Okay, you can see ninth question on the screen. Anybody any doubt? Anyone want to give an explanation for ninth one? Not very difficult. Come on. Nobody knows the explanation for ninth one.
4 points, sir.
Yeah, why?
Sir, these both are centers are same, no, sir.
Okay.
There are 4 points, and when we visualize, we'll get 4 points.
No, sometimes our visualization it can be go wrong because by changing the numbers, the same visualization will be wrong. You have to notice something else.
We'll draw auxiliary circle, and it intersects at 4 points.
Are you sure it is auxiliary circle?
Director circle.
Yes. If you want to draw two perpendicular tangents to the second ellipse, the point should be on the director circle. And what is that? X square plus y square equal to a square plus b square. 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay. Now that 12 happened to be exactly between 15 and 11. That is the main important point. So the director circle is intersecting the first ellipse at 4 points because its radius is more than the minor axis, less than the major axis. Okay. So because of that, these are the 4 points from where we are able to draw. Is it okay, ninth one? Any doubt about 10th one?
Sir,
Something like this we done in the class as it is, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. So I said that y equal to mx doesn't have any mean, don't need at all. Basically, you can find the line equation here, x intercept, y intercept, and it should be normal to the ellipse. Just solve
Sir,
it.
no, sir, I got the answer, sir, but answer is given 0.81.
What this is a, oh, sorry. You are talking about it's a numerical question like that, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, I did not download the paper. Okay, so I'll try to ask.
Sir, can I send it, sir? I have it.
You have it? Okay, just send him in WhatsApp.
Okay.
Root 2 by 3 is 0.47, sir.
Okay, 1.414 by 3, 0.34 are 12, 21, 7, 0.471 something. So 0.47 it should be. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They gave how much?
0.81 they gave, sir.
Okay, by mistake, or they gave double or something wrong. That's okay. We'll correct it.
Sir, that ninth question is not given in the exam, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's why nobody is answering. Okay, all right. Sorry, I should have shared the paper. You sent to me in WhatsApp? No.
Yes, sir, I'm sending.
Okay. Lot of people, videos are off. Please turn on your videos.
Yes, sir, I sent it.
Thank you. Or this is your new number or something?
Yes, sir, other numbers.
Okay. Which normally you don't use?
Yes, sir. This is not
Okay.
mine, sir, my father's.
Okay. Where is your father working?
APEPDCL, sir,
Electricity department. Okay.
electricity. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is his post?
Vigilance, sir.
Oh, acha, okay.
AE Vigilance.
Okay. Mostly where is his office?
Opposite Green Park Hotel, sir.
Opposite Green Park. Yeah. So I go there quite regularly. For my father's related papers and all I go. My father used to work in electricity department, retired. Your father always worked in Visakhapatnam or any other place?
After working for after 7 places, we came here, sir, again by transfers.
Okay. Okay, sorry. 0.81 is this fourth one, right? I have to change it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, just from the beginning. This is done. Okay, so the fifth one we discussed, and no problem with the fifth one. And sixth one is a problem with C. Seventh is okay. Eighth is C, I said. Okay. Then fourth one is 0.47. Yeah. Sorry. Fifth one. Any doubts?
Sir, can you share your screen?
Oh, I'm not sharing. Sorry. I thought I'm sharing it and scrolling. Yeah. Fifth one. Anybody need?
Sir, please 3.67.
6.7 no sir.
6.7, sir.
Okay. It's because 3.66 more than 5. So yeah. So fifth question is 3.67. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sixth question, the equation is not ellipse, no, sir.
Yes, sir. Sixth question.
It is a circle.
Chord circle sir.
Oh, okay. Is it that y square denominator should be something else or not printed properly?
Maybe, sir. But in exam also they gave this one.
Yeah, this exam paper only sent me right now. How you got this PDF?
Sir, I asked Sai, sir.
Achha, okay. You would have sent in the group, anyway, we'll put in the.
I'll send it now.
Yeah. So sixth question I have to give add score then, but let us see if it is an ellipse. What is that? They are at right angles. They want the product of two things, some relation. And there's a figure is given. We don't need figure. We'll talk about it. Okay. We'll discuss about that question. As such, it should be add score. Let us look at others and come back. Yeah. You can see third for matching, I guess, in this screen. Any doubt about A bit here? B bit or C bit? Which one? C. Theta is angle between parallel tangents from the point. Oh, I don't know. I want me to solve it. It's okay. But otherwise, take the general tangent y equal to mx plus or minus root over a square m square plus b square. Substitute 1, 2. Square it. You'll get a quadratic equation. You'll get sum of the roots and product of the roots. All right. And then tangent equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Is it okay? Or you want me to solve the whole thing? Is it okay, C bit? Any doubt about D bit? Okay, this fourth matching A bit or B bit. Anybody any doubt? C or D? Okay, so no doubts, right?
No, sir.
Okay, so this one question, they have both 1 minus E square. It may not be so important. We'll check that in general what is happening about it. Okay, don't be discouraged with the marks. Okay, as long as you are working sincerely, I don't think there is something new that you can do to suddenly change the marks. Okay, just continue to be sincere. Don't give up. You know, all these 2 years till you write your advanced exam, things will be like this. You'll never be satisfied after exam. Okay, so if you take an ellipse and to a particular focus, I want to draw 2 perpendicular chords. One is about this length into this length, one is about this length into this length. I prefer to use parametric forms. I will take this as theta, this as r. Then this point will be AE plus r cos theta, comma 0 plus r sin theta. But for this theta plus 90, so that will be AE plus, we'll do that little later. Let us substitute this point in the ellipse equation. You will get AE plus r cos theta whole square by a square, and x square by a square, y square by b square. So that is r sin theta whole square by b square equal to 1. Now, I want to get a quadratic equation in terms of r square. That is cos square theta by a square plus sin square theta by b square. When I multiply these two and divide, r is 2e cos theta by a. And the constant is a square e square by a square. So e square minus 1. Okay, this is a quadratic equation in terms of r. Okay. Now, what is the product of the roots of this? One is this length. If this is S, this is P, and this is P dash. SP into SP dash is equal to the product of the roots, which is E square minus 1 by cos square theta by A square plus sin square theta by B square. Anybody want to comment? This is negative. How can SP into SP dash be negative?
Sir, if we take SP as positive, SP dash we are measuring in reverse direction.
Yes, correct. Because in our parametric form, we are not taking plus or minus, we are taking only plus. So for this point, it is distance is plus SP, for this minus SP dash. So that's why I want to change this as 1 minus E square. Even though product of the roots is what I wrote correct, but it's negative, so I'm doing this. Now, when I change theta as theta plus 90, and this is Q and this is Q dash, what happens? SQ into SQ dash is equal to 1 minus E square by sin square theta by A square plus cos square theta by B square. Now, how can we eliminate theta from this and find a general relation? Take this up, this down, take this up, this down. You will get 1 minus E square by SP into SP dash plus 1 minus E square by SQ into SQ dash is equal to this denominator plus this denominator is 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. Okay, so that means you take out of the two any focus, in that two, any two perpendicular focal chord, this is always true. It is independent of the theta and all. Okay. Of course, if somebody wants an objective method, if you take PP dash as a lattice rectum, what will happen to QQ dash?
Major axis.
Major axis. At that time, this is B square and B square. This is B square by A and this is also B square by A. This will be what? A minus AE and another will be A plus AE, right? Yeah, you can do by objective
sir.
methods. I'm sure you'll get same answer. Okay. Yeah. So this the question is, I think, based on this, where in fact it is not so much about ellipse actually, right? It is about parametric form of straight line, not about ellipse parametric form, right? Only thing is that you should know focus is A comma 0 and ellipse equation. Otherwise, we can ask this question even in that is one thing. And another thing is it something special about focus, or if I take any other point also it will happen? Instead of AE, if I take L, okay, what will happen? Still something like this only will come, because this L is going to affect only this place little bit and only this place. So in the place of E square, something else will come. Oh, that means I can even take that common, send it down. I think I can make this statement. What is that? To take an ellipse, take any point on major axis. Doesn't matter. Draw two perpendicular chords. This into this product reciprocal, this into this product reciprocal, their sum is constant. I think I can make that statement. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
There's nothing so special about focus with any point on the major axis. What if I take on minor axis also? It is not an issue, right? If I take on minor axis, what will happen? 0 comma b plus r sin theta will come. Yeah, minor axis also, what is the problem? No problem at all. Because then in the place of cos theta, you will get some sin theta here, something else here, but which is a constant, and this will come like this. Okay, so other than center, you take any point on major axis or minor axis, I think we can make this statement. Nothing so special about focus. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I can easily write a question like this. If I write it properly, I can even ask this question first year in straight lines chapter. I will not tell ellipse and all. I will just tell P and P dash are 2 points on so and so curve, which are passing through some D comma 0. Q and Q dash is another chord. I can easily make up that statement. Okay, we are done with this, right? So paper discussion is done. We have to continue advanced material for the next 15 minutes. Okay. I hope all of you are trying advanced material also, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody know any students right now studying in junior ASP?
Subhash, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I know, but I don't know his name.
What, Nandakishwara?
Yes, sir, from La.
Tatvika, you know? Lokeshwar, you know Tatvika and Nandakishwar, they're cousins.
Sir, I don't know name, sir, but I can recognize this face.
Okay. All right. What is the last question we done in the advanced material in the class? Is it 15 or something? Can somebody look at the notes and tell me?
19, sir.
Okay. The shortest distance between the ellipse, 19 completed. So we have to do from 21. Okay. Okay, 21, what is this? The minimum length of the portion of the tangent intercepted between the axis. Okay, fine. You take an ellipse. If you take a tangent at a point very close to end of major axis, you can see the tangent will have a lot of slope like this. The length will be very high. If I take a tangent at the point very close to end of minor axis, the tangent will be practically horizontal like this. Again, its length is very high. Okay. So somewhere I have to take the tangent where it will be the least. Okay. Apart from that, you take x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. The general tangent is x cos theta by a plus y sin theta by b equal to 1. I think I finished this also, right? 21 I completed, na? I wrote secant square as 1 plus tan square and all. That is about this question or something else? That is about normal, I guess. Okay. Where did we get a plus b answer? Yeah, 17.
So 17.
Yeah. Okay. That and this are somewhat similar. Okay.
There we got a minus b as answer. Mod a
Yeah.
minus.
Okay. The maximum distance of the center of the ellipse. Okay. That is the denominator. What we got there, we are going to get same. So it appears to be similar. I just talked about it. So fine. So this is a general tangent. Let us see what is the x-intercept. This point P, I'll call it as a by cos theta comma 0 x-intercept. This point is q 0 comma b by sin theta. Then what is PQ distance? PQ square is a square by cos square theta plus b square by sin square theta. 1 by cos square I can write secant square. So a square into secant square theta and b square into tan square theta. So not tan square, cosecant square. Now secant square I can write 1 plus tan square theta and cosecant square I can write 1 plus cot square theta. Now if I split it, a square plus b square plus a square tan square theta plus b square cot square theta. Okay. For this I can use AMGM inequality. So this is greater than or equal to a square plus b square plus square root of 2 times square root of the product. Somebody have to mute yourself there. A square tan square theta b square cot square theta. When I cancel that, I'll get a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is a plus b whole square. So PQ square is greater than or equal to a plus b whole square means the minimum value of PQ is Udaya Lakshmi, can you mute yourself? Okay, so PQ is greater than or equal to a plus b. Is it clear, everybody? Okay, so the almost the same proof as the regarding normal we are done. The maximum value of mod x plus y where x comma y lies on the ellipse. You can use parametric form. Okay, everybody finish 21?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I did not. This was the recording. Sorry, guys. Okay, just take a general tangent x cos theta by a plus y sin theta by b equal to 1. X intercept is p, y intercept is q. So p is this point, q is this point. When I find pq length, that is the length of the chord intercepted between the coordinate axis, I got it as a square secant square theta plus b square cosecant square theta. I know when theta is 0 or theta is 90, it will be tending to infinity. One of them will be tending to infinity, where it will be least. So secant square is 1 plus tan square, cosecant square is 1 plus cot square. Take this into this separately. Only for this, a plus b is greater than or equal to 2 root ab, that's the AMGM inequality, where tan theta got cancelled. I'll get pq square minimum is a plus b whole square. Somebody can use calculus. You can find derivative of this, find for what theta latent minimum, put that theta back, also will get it. Some kind of AMGM inequality also I can adjust some other way and do it also. Okay, 23. Now, x square by 1 plus y square by 4 equal to 1. They want mod x plus y, what is the maximum value? Instead of x plus y, they can ask 2x plus 3y, anything. But one way to look at this question is, if you take the ellipse, there will be this equation will be x plus y equal to 0, some chord. That means you take this point or this point, x plus y will be 0. If there is a line x plus y equal to 1 intersecting, you take this point or this point, x plus y will be 1. Can I say x plus y will attain maximum when there is a tangent which is in the form of x plus y plus k equal to 0? Am I right? There are a lot of chords or tangents in the form of x plus y equal to constant. Whenever it becomes tangent, that x plus y will attain maximum value. Here x plus y is 0, here x plus y is 1, here 2, here 3 is tangent. That is one thing. But parametric form is very easy. What is the general point here? Cos theta comma 2 sin theta. So when I take mod x plus y, it is simply mod cos theta plus 2 sin theta. In first is trigonometry, a cos theta plus b sin theta, maximum is root a square plus b square. So this is less than or equal to 1 square plus 2 square, which is root 5. Otherwise, as I said, what's the tangent with slope minus 1? Y equal to minus x plus or minus square root of a square m square plus b square, which is again 1 plus 4 root 5. So x plus y equal to plus or minus root 5 are the two tangents. So the maximum value of x plus y is root 5. Like that also we can see. Is it okay? 23?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Those who completed can read 25 and try. Okay. See, they gave a point on the major axis. With that as a center, you can draw a lot of circles. Some circle will just fit in this, right? That is the maximum circle that can fit. Okay. Now, if it has to happen that a circle is like this, or not be past the origin, somewhat like this, where this is center is 1, 0, because I increase the radius, somewhere it just fitted there. At this point, both are touching, means they have same tangent, means they have same normal also, right? Okay. So if you want a circle that can fit in the ellipse, what should happen is, where is the circle touching is the point where the normal passes to 1, 0. So we have to find that point, and then we can know the radius. So what is the general point here? 4 secant theta, 2 tan theta. What is the normal there? Ax means 4x by secant theta minus 2y by tan theta. Ax by cos secant theta, ax by cos theta minus by sin theta equal to a square minus b square. And what this should do, should pass through 1, 0. Put 1 here, 0 here. 4 by cos theta into 1 minus 0 equal to 12. I think just like that we got cos theta is 1 by 3. And sin theta is 2 root 2 by 3. And the point P, 4 cos theta, 2 sin theta. 4 cos theta is 4 by 3, 2 sin theta is 4 root 2 by 3. If they wanted radius or circle equation, largest circle is centered comment that can be inscribed in this. Okay, they want circle equation, so I don't know radius. So radius is root over 4 by 3 minus 1, 1 by 3 whole square. This is 4 root 2 by 3 whole square. 16 to 32, 33 by 9, root over 11 by 3. So circle equation will be, is there any option which has root 2 in it? No, any calculations wrong? Ax by cos theta minus b by sin theta is a square. 12. Everything looks right. Is it none of this? 25 key. And we just opened the book.
Sir, I'm getting option C, sir.
Okay, so I just want to know where is it. 25 CS, you are right. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah. If it is option C, oh, I was thinking P as a center. So we done everything right. The circle equation is not found. As somehow in my mind, I'm taking this as a center. Center is this, radius is this. What is it? So I don't know. X minus 1 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is 11 by 3. That's it, right? So 3x square plus 3y square. Okay. I was thinking this is the center somehow and thinking that y root is not there in the option. Okay. 3x square plus 3y square minus 6x plus 3 minus 11 minus 8 equal to 0. I think why 1 comma 0, let them give any point, not a big deal, because it means any point on major axis or minor axis we can easily do, because we'll get either cos theta or sin theta, and then we know other one we can easily find, not a big deal. If they don't give something on major axis, minor axis, somewhere here if they give, it will be a little trigonometric equation will come, you have to solve. Is it okay, 25?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll stop here. Thank you very much.